From broke to boss, I flipped the script. Super Trucker Podcast got me fully equipped. Left the noise behind, now I'm stacking green. Voyager Nation made me live the dream.
As a matter of fact, there was some fucking crazy guy, that video that we did 30 years in business and achieved nothing. Some dude came back in the comment section, left like freaking 10 comments. I was replying to him yesterday like half a day.
Oh, shit.
And I think he probably deleted them.
Wait,
shit. All that work for nothing. All right, so, but guys, if you want to check that video out, we're going to see if we're not going to forget, we're going to try to put it, the link in the description, so we can go back and check it out, because that's another, like, I think very good transparent video. All right, so exposing the no one makes money in trucking myth. Let's talk about it.
And I think it's exactly that, the myth, because usually what you're going to have is the loudest complainers are the laziest.
Yes, because like most people that are in trucking for money, for growing their business, for improving their life, there is no time to complain about it online. Like, it's very time consuming.
Yeah, you're solving other problems that are keeping your business afloat.
Yeah,
and managing it correctly.
Even for example, like, I hope you're watching those videos on Super Trucker Podcast as a for information purposes, for how-to purposes, for just having fun purposes, to kill time, listening while you're driving or something, not watching, listening, or killing time while you're at dock. That's also cool. But if you're going in the comment section and start bitching, like, look at these two, fucking never seen a truck, and now we're talking like I've been in trucking 30 years, achieved nothing, and and now what? I think a lot of complainers are actually the laziest, because it is not that we're sharing experience about the trucking industry. We confess it.
Yeah, because usually what you're going to be complaining about is you're going to find something. Let's say the dispatcher did this, or it's just a reflection of your behavior. Because even think about it, go through the mental Rolodex real quick. Some of the top owner operators you've ever worked for that moved on for whatever reason, they move in silence. Their exit strategy is not loud. Their exit strategy is very, very professional. Mm-hmm. And there's they never complained. All right, so market swings don't excuse poor strategy. I think that's your strategy can adapt to certain markets, but the underlining part of it about being out there, being over the road, being consistent, has to remain the same.
Yes, and actually, the harder market swings at you, the harder you need to swing back. The harder life becomes, the more flexible you need to be. But what we see in many cases, actually the opposite. The harder life becomes, the less fight owner-operators put up. And we just kind of, let their hands down and give up.
Yeah, and that doesn't make a whole lot of sense, because now you're waiting for that one. In a bad market, you're supposed to see this diamond in the rough of there's just one magical load that's going to appear that's going to pay enough to offset all your expenses, and that's not really going to happen.
Yeah, you gotta be consistent. You gotta know your goals, and you have to reach those goals, because like how many times we see, like in the bad market, on the bad day, something happens, and again it's trucking, business as usual, and now somebody just gives up, and now like just send me home. I just I don't feel like it. Okay, so what the next week is gonna be like? And then the week after. So now what are we looking, only like work in the perfect conditions all the time, and allow those couple of bad things to throw you off so badly that you actually, quitting, and, instead of, okay, it was shitty week, you only made $2,500, could have made 35, right?
Yeah.
But 25 is bad, cool, but if you just gave up halfway through the week, it's no longer 25. It's $1,200.
Yeah, and I think what happens is a lot of times that we quit. I'll be honest, most guys aren't really remembering that. Because check it out, like, right, your settlement check comes in, comes in
like week and a half, pretty much.
Right. So by the time you get that settlement check, you forget actually what transpired.
Yeah.
And so now it's so easy to forget. Your own mind lies to you that you went home you didn't leave the house till Tuesday night, or you went home on a Thursday, and now you're not doing an accurate comparison.
And also, like, sometimes, and I'm sure I've been myself in those situations to where you getting so worked up about something small, comparatively small, if you're comparing it to life, not like that one day. You're getting so worked up that you remember that week as a very, very difficult week. And in reality, if you just like look at the facts, the only difficulty about that week was in your head.
Yeah, happens all the time.
And it was like such a horrible, tragic week, but in reality, you only went to Atlanta and came back.
All right, what's the next one here?
All right. Let me see. Discipline versus luck, which matters more? So I think discipline every single time, because if you're relying on luck, then lottery is your thing. Trekking is not lottery. If you're always shooting for just best paying load, or like you, instead of doing something consistent, you're just looking for that one thing that's gonna pull you out of all your problems, you're already losing, because the reality still exists.
Yeah, I agree with that. Discipline is always going to matter more. And it goes back to the strategy, right? You have to be disciplined about it.
Yes, discipline is everything, because, man, like, I'm going to tell you this, like, how many days I feel like I just want to, sit on the couch and watch the paint dry. Like, for real, like, not even bullshitting. But you still like get up and you still go and you still do something, and yeah, sometimes it's less than ideal. You don't feel as excited or as motivated. But discipline, you still have to go to work.
Yeah, there you go. You just define discipline, right? It's doing what you have to do, no matter how you feel about it, man. Just get this shit done.
Yes, and at the end of the day, this is by no means no invitation to to just enjoy achieving nothing. No, that just what we're trying to say is every time you did something against your feelings, still moved you forward.
Yeah.
And every time you decided that you're not going to do anything, it's not even keeping you in the straight line. It actually puts you down.
Yeah, because that kind of leads to the next topic, where negativity is a disease. So to that, if you have that negative mind frame in anything that you do, you could victimize yourself while you should be allowed to watch paint dry while you sit on the couch. And then everything that comes with that will follow, which means if you do nothing, nothing will happen, period. And if you get up and do something, things are going to unravel. Things are going to approach you. That negativity, you're going to attract negative mindset people. So when you're at the docks, shipper, receiver, whatever it is, you're going to attract like-minded individuals. So then you wonder why your day went to shit, because you weren't exactly approachable. You weren't, nobody's going to want to help a guy that's running his mouth in a negative way. So here we go.
And don't get me wrong, sometimes it's fun to talk shit about other people or situations, but at the end of the day, when you do it for fun, it's a little different.
It's time and place, man.
Huh?
Yeah, time and place. Owner-operator partnership is very real. I got tons of guys who are making $4,000 take-home. Learn how you can do that by giving me a call at 863-342-5171. We are conveniently located in Lakeland, Florida. We are a Florida-based trucking company that is here to provide you resources to be successful. So once again, it's 863-342-5171.
All right, so surround yourself with winners. Yes, this is exactly what Super Trucker Podcast is about. Welcome to Winner Circle. You're already part of the team, but I think that is important, because, man, like I remember back in my trucking days too. Like you talk to somebody some of your buddies that are like just having this negative defeatist mindset, like on the phone, because this is what we truckers do, right? Right now with all the, you know, internet all over the place and shit, like you can listen to books and like you can actually entertain yourself like differently. Back in the day, we used to entertain each other over the phone.
Okay.
So now you talking to somebody who is very negative, just like, man, the loads are shit, the truck is shit, the dispatcher is shit, the company is shit, like to where you at some point you want to like, man, like why does it smell like shit? Because it cannot be that bad, and if you're attracting everything that's shit, then you know check under yourself, you know, because that may be it.
Yeah. Because again, like all jokes aside, that winner circle where people that are winning at the game, they're not gonna want to be surrounded by that. Nobody has time for that. That may be cute, maybe once or twice,
No,
but then after that, man, like fuck out of here.
Look, man, like people are fucking actually paying money for like all kinds of like positivity courses and shit like that. Because like if you're in business, right, being an owner operator is running your own business.
Yeah.
So sometimes you have to be in the positive mindset, even if life like fucks you really, really bad. You have to pull yourself out of that and put yourself in a little bit like more positive perspective in order to continue and keep the sanity, because life is not easy.
No.
Business is not easy. Trucking is not easy. Nothing that you want comes easy.
No, like wow, I heard somewhere, man, like having nothing is being a loser is not easy. That's hard anyway.
Yes.
And so is winning and having shit. So either way, it's hard. Just pick which bucket you want to be in.
Yes, because at the end of the day, just like, you know, somebody very, very smart used to say, it's a hell of a lot more comfortable to cry in Mercedes than on bicycle.
That is true.
And that's it. So, you know, like, staying positive is very important. Look at anybody successful, we're going to all say the same thing. Do you think like we got it easy? No, hell no. Like a lot of people failed so many times before we finally hit it.
Yeah.
So why do you think you are different? Of course, it's not easy. You know, staying in the truck for weeks and weeks at a time, that's not easy. Sitting in traffic all the time, that's not easy. Dealing with stupid people, that's not easy.
And you know what makes it look, the guys that have good demeanor, the guys that have that positive attitude about, they're at peace with what is, man. They're at peace with trucking. And it is what it is. And he's doing the same shit you are. He's over the road. He's not home. He's all of that. Truck stop food. Everything is the same. But there's a swag to him that it almost doesn't touch him. But all he has is a good attitude.
And trust me, it does touch them. We just don't act on it.
Yes.
And that's, again, going back to discipline. Making yourself do things that you know are good for you, even at the moment it feels like counterproductive.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, like going to the gym, for example, right? That freaking sucks. Like, I barely know any people that really enjoy, like, let me go to the gym. Like, what the fuck? Like, you know? But you want to look like that, right? You want to be healthy. Okay, that's what it does.
There you go, guys.
All right. Smart effort pays. Yes, it does. 100%. Again, going back to doing things that you may not necessarily like, or sometimes you have to pull your head out of your ass and kind of force yourself into that positive mindset. And eventually, you're gonna see the goals. Man, I remember when I pulled my fucking own head out of my ass for the first time in trucking. I'm telling you, man, like fucking 3 months. In 3 months, I achieved more than in the previous 3 years.
Yeah, because
in the same trucking, like every day for those previous 3 years.
And I bet you at some point, man, it was like less focus on the actual outcome and more focus on just the day-to-day by day actions, and not so much on the direct outcome of what will this bring me this week if I do this.
Yeah. Focusing on right now, like or small goals. Like for example, one thing that I see like a lot of owner operators making a mistake, right? We, let's say, focus on sometimes goals, not goals, like actions too small for the goals that we're looking to achieve. So, for example, if you're looking, to live on the nice house on the beach and, have a private yacht, and you're focusing on one load at a time, that's too small of a focus. But at the same time, if you got to set something a little bit more reasonable to account for. So my personal, coming to Jesus moment was at least to narrow it down to a week. I have to make money every single week as an owner-operator. I made my goals, and I decided I'm going to achieve it no matter what. I don't care if the freight is cheap, don't matter. I'm still going to get it. Obviously, that goal has to be very reasonable because, if you want in a shitty market in a shitty market, achieve just as much as in a perfect market with just same amount of hard work, that's going to be very tough to do.
No, but I get you, because it could be, let's say, it could be a silly, simple breakdown, but just getting the part and through other people's actions, it costed you, let's say, the majority of the day. You still had a goal.
Yes.
So even if you had to stay out that weekend because of that, fuck it, it's the goal.
Yes, I would suggest, like, for example, to everyone its own, but like I would suggest if I would have to do it again, as an owner-operator, no less than $2,500 every week. I have to get a check. That's going to be $2,500 or more every week. I can do more, cannot do less.
Right.
And let's say the bigger breakdown happens, right? And let's say I lost half a week, and that week it's only 15. Okay, I'll stay over a weekend on the road. I'll push harder next week. I may take, 2.5 weeks out of my personal life, and I will still catch up with that no less than $2,500. And man, like, only a couple of months, regardless of what market it is, because let me see, in about 25 years, I have not seen market bad enough where owner-operator wouldn't physically be able to make $2,500 take home.
Yeah, absolutely. And now I know we're going to get challenged on that, and it's because we're also talking about changing up what you're willing to do for those $2,500. But remain disciplined and consistent over that.
Yeah. So, if you're running short and, your thing is like, I have to be home on the weekends, if you're truly in that winning mindset, you're going to be like, fuck it, I guess it's not going to happen on Friday. I may come back Saturday night. Yeah. But I'm still getting my goals achieved. All right, so quitting before you start and is the real failure. Absolutely, man. I think I've seen owner-operators that bought a truck, leased onto the carrier. By the way, bought a nice truck, leased onto the carrier. Happened that we're from Florida, so the carrier from Florida, the rates are from Florida, just to never take a load and fail.
Happens all the time, and I think that guys are actually in love with the idea with planning, and something about when everything is done and you worked out the price of the truck and the deal got closed, people got paid, you got the keys, you got the insurance, you're running out of things to do to get ready, and then it's go time. I don't know if it's fear that's settling in and they get in their own head. And man, I have seen it where it goes completely sideways.
Me too. It's a crazy thing, like hard to believe, because when you think like logically, right? Forget what do you have to lose? At least try.
Yeah, but I also think, man, I think that some people are a little bit scared of success, man. I mean, I know we all say we want it. I know everybody says that, but like, man, are you ready to handle what comes with that? The decisions you got to be making, the things you got to be managing. The actions you got to be taking in order to keep success, a successful environment, that in itself is a job right there. That's not quite for everybody.
Yeah, but coming, to the low start at the start light, just to never step over it. is pretty crazy.
Yeah. But it's not like we don't see it. So
No, we do, and that's like I can't even wrap my head around like the mindset, because there is no way I see myself in that situation. Even if I freaked out and I no longer want it, man, too fucking late. We're going.
Yeah. Owner-operator partnership is very real. I got tons of guys who are making $4,000 take-home. Learn how you can do that by giving me a call at 863-342-5171. We are conveniently located in Lakeland, Florida. We are a Florida-based trucking company that is here to provide you resources to be successful. So once again, it's 863-342-5171.
Turning doubt into fuel, that's another one. Just like don't want to beat the dead horse too much, but yeah, like negative mindset all of a sudden becomes your plan. And now that, oh man, what if this gonna happen and that gonna happen and that gonna happen? You know why? How that's never gonna happen? If you're never gonna do anything.
Yeah. And the more you do things that you don't want to do, especially in trucking, man. Like, let's say you don't want to cover a certain area, you don't want to come home for this weekend, like, the more you do things that you're uncomfortable, you're gonna actually find out that is probably not that bad. It's not as hard, and your results are so much better than what you were doing. But you got to give yourself that leeway to do so.
You know, like back in the day, I used to ride bicycles, and this one guy used to say, and he's a professional, bicycle rider. He used to say, when we used to train, he used to say, like, I'm like, is this ever gonna get easier? He was like, and he's also like competed professionally and so on, so he's been around the block, and he's like, nope, you're just gonna get faster.
Yeah, very much.
It's always gonna suck. You're always gonna have to push it to the limit.
Your bar is always higher.
You're just gonna get faster and gain more endurance, but it's gonna suck all the time. So I think that was actually pretty awakening, thought, at least to me. I'm like, oh shit, okay. So even in business and everything else, it's always gonna be in the unknown. It's always going to be challenging. There are always going to be problems. It's never gonna be perfect. And even if it's gonna be perfect for a little bit, it's not gonna last forever. But at the end of the day, you condition yourself to overcome all the problems, all the challenges, and carry on. I also say that sometimes you just man, like, accept the fucking suck and just go for it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That happens to fall in the next category right here, right? The results you see are from the work that you do. And that goes across to anything, whether you're the owner operator of where you're willing to go and not go, and all the excuses that come with that, or to your thing before, the gym. Man, like, our minds will lie to us. Go back to last week, right? There can be a million excuses why someone didn't go to the gym. Nah, man, like, this rough thing at work, and because of this, I had to be there and stay till this and do that. And all right, cool. But that's the results. You lie to yourself that you justify that it's okay. And if you want to drink that Kool-Aid, cool. But then that's what you look like, because that's what you do.
I agree. And again, like, going back for a second to my enlightenment, man, I can tell you one thing. Like, when I pulled my head out of my ass in trucking, it was very, very difficult still at the beginning, because I kind of realized how much time I fucking wasted. And I kind of stuck on that a little bit. I just kept on pushing forward no matter what. And some of you guys that currently dealing with some problems and challenges and issues, financial, whatever, we just described like all the reasons why, most likely. All you gotta do is just still do it. And you have no idea. You can fix a lot of the problems that are overwhelming right now in literally 4, 8, 12 weeks if you do the right thing. Yes, it's gonna suck. Can you return the time wasted that you already wasted? No, you can't. It's already gone. Can you undo the mistakes that you already made? No, you cannot. But you can change your situation drastically in weeks. Why? If you're a driver, harder to do because the best thing that you can do is just drive, right?
Correct.
If you're an owner-operator, you run the show. So if the company decides that lane is not worth it, well, fuck them. Do business with somebody that thinks that lane is worth it.
Yeah.
Still, stay in business, stay on the road, embrace the suck, and once you're gonna look back, and again, it's not like 3 years later. It depends how deep in shit you are, but like. In the matter of weeks, I can almost promise you, like by the time you're gonna get fourth real settlement, real not of what you've been getting before, real based on what's possible if you do the right thing, man, your life is gonna be very, very different. And I experienced that myself.
There you go. So I absolutely agree with that. I think it's your mindset is everything, man. That's really going to determine what happens next. Because at the end of the day, you don't control any of those other factors.
All right, guys. So just want to remind real quick. For now, seems like it's almost like everyday thing. So we're doing lives every morning at 9 a.m. Eastern time, discussing different topics. For owner-operator business. So join in 9 a.m. Feel free to ask any questions. We will answer them at the time of live event. For the most part, it's structured to certain topics. But again, if you have something going on right now and you need any information, if we have an answer, if we can help, we will. So tune in. Please like, share, subscribe. Send all of your friends here, the ones that should actually see this video, and hopefully help themselves out. And yes, if you're an owner-operator based out of Florida, give us a call, 863-342-5171. This is what we do. We help owner-operators to get the most out of their owner-operator business. And by the way, I get this comment all the time, so let me address it before I go. I get the comment all the time, if being owner-operator was so good, why did you quit?
Yeah.
I never quit. Just at some point, I outgrew it a little bit, so I only have so much time. And being owner-operator and, driving a truck, it takes the whole individual for 100% of the time. And I just ended up, doing other things. So I kind of leveled up. I never quit. So I'm still in trucking for the last 25 years, so...
Just responsibilities are different, that's all.
Yeah, just got a little bit more trust handed to me. All right, guys, be safe out there. Stay in trucking. Trucking is amazing, and you can do a lot of good things here. So give us a call, 863-342-5171. And if you're looking to make more money or improve your owner-operator business, we are here to help.
Here we go, guys. Talk to you soon, and we will see you at the live.
9 a.m. every morning, except Saturday, Sunday, holidays, and when we don't feel like it. When we fall into that negativity that trucking sucks.
Yeah. But look, at least you get to cry in a Mercedes, not a bike.
Operators looking for the best business owner opportunity, look no further. I got all the programs that are going to make you successful. Everything to operating from 2 different fuel cards, top of the line trailers with a maintenance program that is unbeatable, to plates, insurance, you name it, we got it. All you got to do is give us a call, 863-342-5171. Learn more and get started.